What is going on? Welcome to No Chill Promos. How y'all doing? Hope you had a blessed weekend leading up to this Monday. Alright? And before I get started with today's video, talking about the lost art for promo packages, right? I just want to do a quick shout out to all subscribers to the channel and to the followers on Rumble. Still at 114 subs and still dead as fuck. That's okay. So got plenty of shit gonna be dropping this week, alright? Starting with today's video, so let's get it, alright? And I love doing videos like this because all I gotta do is just sit back, relax, and just reminisce on the great times in professional wrestling, alright? And the inspiration behind making this video, well, besides from seeing like the trash ass promo packages these days that aren't up to standard for the most part. Like, the only really good one I've seen so far this year was the promo package between Trick Williams versus Carmelo Hayes. That was very well done. And big ups to whoever produced that package because that was fantastic. And I see people swear up and down that this whole, promo package between CM Punk and Drew Mack was fire. Alright? I didn't see it, so I don't know. But the inspiration behind this video is a comment from Stone Cold Steve Austin, because basically he was like, I don't watch the current day product, and all I need to do is just tune into pay-per-views and just watch the full recap there. Which is so fucking true when you think about it, because they will literally show you everything that has transpired leading up to this fucking match. And while you're watching that recap, you're thinking to yourself like, this is it? I mean, this is all that transpired between these two to lead up to this match? Like, this, I'm glad I don't watch this shit. Like, this is fucking lame as fuck, man. But here's one of the main differences between promo packages today as compared to like 2 decades ago. It's like, fuck, man, I'm getting up there in age. Fucking 2 decades already. It's fucking crazy. But back then, you didn't want to miss an episode of Raw or SmackDown because there was always something going on. Plus, we didn't have the technology back then like we do today. Alright, but basically for this video, I just want to highlight 3 of what I consider to be some of the best promo packages that I have ever fucking seen in my life. Alright, and I gotta start off with the GOAT. Alright, the best. That this is it. You know what I mean? This is peak shit right here, right? And that's the promo package between Stone Cold Steve Austin versus The Rock at WrestleMania 17 for the WWF Championship. Alright, it does not, I'm telling you this right the fuck now, it does not get better than this. It doesn't. Alright, not to mention, you have the music by Limp Bizkit, who were in their prime back then. This was back in 2001, alright? Like, before 9/11 even happened, man. Different times back then, man, when you think about it. Crazy. Fucking crazy. But, yeah, like, they chose the song, I'ma do this my way. It's my way or the highway. You know? So nostalgic, man. This, like, arguably one of their best songs. And on the side note, why the fuck isn't Fred Durst or like Limp Bizkit in the Celebrity Hall of Fame? You gotta tell me that someone like Drew Carey gets in before Fred Durst, who are like one of the most influential fucking music choices during the Attitude Era. Like, they fucking did Undertaker's theme song. Keep rolling, 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 yeah, chocolate starfish. I remember him saying that shit in the fucking song. But in all seriousness, watch them be on some petty bullshit and watch. They were gonna wait until Fred Durst passed away, and then they'll induct fucking Limp Bizkit into the Hall of Fame. Because that's how fucking petty they are or can be. Watch them be on some type of bullshit like that. Because we're still waiting for people like Psycho Sid to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. It's bullshit, man. Fucking dank horse shit, but I digress. But getting back to the promo, we got My Way in the background, which was in perfect sequence with the promo package itself. Like, you see clips, you got Vince McMahon having Deborah manage to rock Deborah at that time being Stone Cold's wife. You had to sit down between The Rock and Stone Cold. The Rock telling Stone Cold, like, Deborah is not The Rock's responsibility. It's your Stone Cold. I don't give a damn about no Deborah. All right? And then shit escalates, and then we see a bunch of stunners. Just a fucking this Austin just stunning these shit out of The Rock, and The Rock selling his ass off for those stunners, man. Yeah, and it doesn't get any better than that, man. Like, I could say this with 110% confidence that professional wrestling will never be that great or mainstream ever again. I mean, ever. Like, that's, sorry, like, that train done came and went, man. Like, I'm sorry for the younger fans, like, you weren't on it. Neither was I, because my earliest memory stems back to, like, barely 02 into 03 and onwards, alright? So, yeah, sucks, but hey, man, it is what it is, man. And watch some goofy-ass motherfucker come in my comment section and be like, oh, we got Roman and Cody. They're right up there with Stone Cold and Rock. You know what I'm I'm trying not to laugh, but that's it's fucking hilarious just even thinking about it. That people actually think that, like, that the Roman versus Cody storyline is up there with the likes of Stone Cold versus The Rock at WrestleMania 17. Get the fuck out of here. I can't. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it, man. Nah. They're ready. But yeah, that's as good as it gets, man. That's if you haven't seen the feud between Stone Cold and The Rock at WrestleMania 17, go watch it, man. That's what professional wrestling is all about. Right there. That's as good as it gets. 100%. So now I move on to the second promo package, and that's between Triple H versus Stone Cold Steve Austin at Survivor Series. Now, the story leading up to this promo package is Stone Cold was legit injured, but kayfabe-wise, he was ran over and written off TV. Alright? Comes back, and he's trying to figure out who took him out. Alright? I guess there's like a handicap match between it was Stone Cold versus Rikishi and Kurt Angle, right? Like, he was getting his ass whooped, and Triple H comes out because that was like his tag team partner. And prior to that match, like Triple H was like, DTA Austin, don't trust anybody, right? So Triple H comes out, pretends to help Stone Cold, but turns on him. Alright, this is where the turn happens. And just beats the fuck out of him. Puts his O.J. Simpson glove on and just repeatedly punches this man after hitting him with a sledgehammer, right? So, and then you got JR selling it. It's like, oh my God, Triple H, you son of a bitch. Why? Tell me why. Like, JR, he alone really elevates this promo package, right? Because you got Triple H talking about, like, now you know, you dumb son of a bitch. Who gained the most in Austin's absence? I did. I held the World Wrestling Federation Championship longer than anybody. I married the boss's daughter. I ran the World Wrestling Federation. I was the World Wrestling Federation in Austin's absence. Like, meanwhile, while he's saying all this shit, you see this images of Triple H whooping Stone Cold's ass, or Stone Cold just getting his ass whooped, right? So, and Stone Cold is like, Triple H, you took a year out of my life, so what I'm gonna do is put on a pair of black boots, a pair of black trunks, right here in this ring. I want to beat your ass, right? And they got Triple H talking about, Austin, if a man has done the things that I have done, what would I do to win this game? Promo package itself did an excellent job portraying the story. You got Stone Cold trying to get vengeance on Triple H, and you got Triple H proving that he's just a cold-hearted son of a bitch that did whatever it took to make it to the top. Like, and when you're watching this shit, it makes you literally want to go back and watch all the episodes prior to the match, right? Like, and when you watch shit these days, right, you watch like the full recap, do you want to go back and rewatch all the shit that leads up to the fucking match itself? like Money in the Bank or fucking Bash at Berlin? Probably not. I know I don't. That's for damn sure. And that's exactly the point I'm trying to make. That's the fucking difference. One of my all-time favorite promo packages, man. Like, so much that when you watch my intro and you see that clip of Triple H, that's where it comes from. It comes from that match at Survivor Series 2000 between Stone Cold and Triple H. And this was when I was a fan of Triple H, because the year 2000, that was peak Triple H, in my opinion, 100%, man. Like 99, leading up to 2000, all of 2000, like that was Triple H at his best, 100%. Right, because I remember I played the old WWF SmackDown game on the PlayStation, right? That old ass game. But it was always Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Eddie Guerrero. Those are always the guys I used to play as in story mode back then. Because Triple H, he had the My Time theme back then. 1, 2, is this on? And hey, yo, Jimmy, hit me with that Triple H. Miss that fucking theme song, man. Like, I wish you would have brought that shit back just one more fucking time. Just for one more run, man. That shit came and went too fucking soon, man. Now we got stuck with the like, the fucking, like, no offense to Motorhead. I like Motorhead, man. Great band. Alright, but I've heard that fucking, the game, that song so many fucking times over the years, man. Like, and not to mention, I think Line in the Sand, Evolution's theme song was way fucking better. That's the best Motorhead song that he did for Triple H, in my opinion. But yeah, I like this, man. Triple H was the man back then. That's the point I'm trying to make, alright? And last but not least, I want to highlight the final promo package for this video. And that's between Randy Orton versus The Undertaker, playa, at Armageddon 2005. That Hell in a Cell match, right? Because this was my favorite Orton feud to this day, honestly. If I think of Orton feuds, I think of this feud right here between Undertaker back in 05. His feud with Shawn Michaels, I think that was back in like 07, 08-ish, around then, before he went bald. And his feud with Mick Foley back in 03. Those are like my top feuds for Orton. 100%. What about Triple H? What about Triple H? Because all I remember from that feud was like Randy RKOing Stephanie. Yeah, he handcuffed Triple H. The Triple H, they had all the means of him looking pissed off. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna kill you, Randy. You know, whatever. Fucking Orton breaks into his house. They fucking fight, you know, outside or whatever. And then Orton proceeds to lose every fucking match in that feud. So fuck that. The feuds I've chosen is where Orton comes off better than he did coming into it. Alright? His feud with Mick Foley helped put him on the map. Alright? That was like his first like breakout performance in that match. And now his feud with Undertaker, that's what helped solidify him as a main eventer. Like, this is it. I mean, like, we got something here with Orton. Like, this dude's legit. And as far as the promo package itself, it just basically showcased how Undertaker was fucking just playing mind games with Orton, like, the entire time. Like, doing some, like, Jedi mind tricks. Like, that one scene where, like, Orton was in the bathroom, he was, like, washing his face or whatever. He looks up in the mirror, and he sees Undertaker, and he looks horrified, and he turns back, and Undertaker wasn't there. He's just like, fuck, man. Like, just a great selling from Orton here, man. And this whole feud started back around like WrestleMania 21, if I'm not mistaken, because it put emphasis on Orton being like a viable contender to end Undertaker's win streak at WrestleMania. You know, remember that back then? This was back when Undertaker had a win streak at WrestleMania, man. Holy fuck. But yeah, Orton was the first one, like, legit could have ended Undertaker's streak. And I do believe he wanted Orton to go over at WrestleMania, but Orton declined. He said, no, that doesn't work for me, brother. So, but yeah, the match itself was, that was one of Undertaker's best matches at WrestleMania so far. You know, it was that match and the match that he had with Triple H Was it WrestleMania, I think it was 17 as well. But yeah, Orton lost at WrestleMania 21, but the feud kept going. You had Cowboy Bob Orton getting involved with the urn and shit like that. And you had Orton rocking the RKO shirt, but it looked like it was like the RKO shirt, but with like the NWO type of font. You know what I mean? And like every week, you see him like he would just come out and just RKO the shit out of Undertaker, man. Like it was just some of my favorite RKOs he ever did because of the height that he would get. He'd just jump up, and then the Undertaker he would jump up into it as well. So they're like floating for like seconds in the air before they land. Like I fucking love those RKOs, man. But yeah, all of it finally cultivates that Armageddon in the Hell in a Cell match to finally, once and for all, end this feud. And while the promo package is highlighting all of this, right? Like in the background for the music, they have what I consider to be one of the best pay-per-view theme songs they ever fucking created. And big ups to Jim Johnston for this shit right here. And that's The End Is Here. I believe that's what it's called, right? That one theme song where it's like, the end is here, the game is over, no more pretending, no more. And then you just hear a sick ass fucking guitar riff going fucking crazy on that track, man. Like, big ups to Jim Johnston, man. Like, to this day, I don't know why the fuck they got rid of him. Like, why the fuck would you fire a genius like that, man? And yes, I do say he is a fucking genius. This man has created some of the best fucking theme songs ever fucking produced. I mean, too many to name off. Alright, but it's like, how the fuck, like, why? I don't know. There's a lot of things in this life that I'll never understand, and that's one of them. 100%. It also reminds me of that one feud that Shawn Michaels and Triple H had back in like 03, right? And Shawn was like, you're gonna find out, Hunter, that the Heartbreak Kid is alive and well. You're gonna see the showstopper. Like, this shit used to be so fucking good, man. Like, weekly, man. Just so much memorable moments like during this time, man. It's awesome, but it's low-key depressing to see where it once was to where it is now, man. And I know it sounds like an old head, but again, it's not my fault that this shit was so much fucking better back then. And it wasn't even that long ago. That's the sad thing when you think about it. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about this shit, man. I just want to come on here and just chop it up about some of my favorite promo packages of all time, and how current day wrestling needs to get back to that style format for these promo packages, man. Get back to making shit more badass. Get back to making can't miss TV. Like, fuck a recap or fuck a upload to YouTube, man. Fuck that shit. But I digress. Alright, so now I want to hear from you guys, man. How do you guys feel about these promo packages for today's wrestling? Alright, or if you want, you can name me some of your favorite promo packages of all time. Like, I have way more than just those three, but I'll be here all day trying to run down the list. So I ain't got time for all that. So, love it, hate it, comment, subscribe to the channel. That's all it's saying to me. I just want to see the engagement and the feedback from you guys, alright? And as far as my next video, I got plans. I'll put my plans up in the community tab for this week. Alright, a lot of shit that I'm going to try to get to or try to knock out this week, alright? So, that said, I wasted enough of your guys' time, and this is my second time I had to re-record this shit because Audacity wants to fucking crash with this trash ass fucking software, man. So I had to re-record this for a second time. Alright, so yeah, I wasted enough time with this shit. So be safe, be blessed, and take care of yourself. I'm out this bitch. Till next time, adios.